Another episode of Randy's Rants. It is finally good to be back. It is August 4th. Um, it's 8:12, so we'll see how this episode goes. All right, I know I've been in my you guys on my vlogs, on my podcast, but you know what? It was for a good reason. I took a little bit of time off because I needed a little bit, but not only that, I was able to get the internet. So now instead of, man, I feel like a little fat boy. Look at that. Instead of now taking hours and hours to upload content from my phone, because I was using the phone on the internet on my phone, because I decided to use something else. Guess what? Now that I got internet inside my room, inside this little office space here, my basically my area, right? One of my many areas. Now I can upload. And my upload speeds have doubled now, because it used to take me like 2 hours for a video of just like 20 minutes, 30 minutes from my hotspot on my phone, and I got 50 gigs. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fast for a hotspot, but man, no. I got Spectrum, so I went with Spectrum. Pretty good deal for $30, unlimited. It's 35 with the wireless router included. Speeds up to like I think 60 megabytes per second or something like that. Pretty fast, and especially it's just gonna be for this. I tend not to use my stuff too much for anything at all. I tend to use it more for like let's just say I don't know, just other stuff, like I really just use it for this and movies. So I don't do too much gaming. I don't do too much anything. So a lot of people don't really use it, but it is awesome because now that I have finally got this going on, I'm gonna be able to bust out more and more videos, more content, more episodes, and I'm gonna be honest I'm really excited for that one right there. I'm extremely excited for that just because it's something that I've been how can I say, I've been trying to do this for a long time. I've been trying to get this, but now since I finally got it, thank God, prepare for more stuff to come out, more videos, more vlogs, more stuff like that. And I'm not lie, this time that I didn't do anything. I'm not lie, I was feeling a little like I had that itchiness to finally do an episode, but I was able to finally do one right now, which is fucking awesome. I'm glad I'm doing this right now. I don't think I would do it any other way. But all right, guys. For these past few weeks, I've been, there's a few things that have been on my mind. One of them have been, as you guys know, I'm reading the book. I'm reading, I forgot to bring it. The Greatest You. I am almost done with that. I'm not almost done. I've been kind of lagging it. I haven't been able to have time. Just I haven't been able to make time for it because every time I try to read it, something I can't. Right now, I can't be able to read it at work because something's always going on and I'm getting interrupted too much. So. And I notice for me, when it comes to reading a book, I get more into a book. I get more into a book and not sitting there and reading. I get more into it when I'm reading the book out loud and I'm walking around. I get into the book extremely. I get into that book extremely. Any book I'm reading, that's what I tend to read. If you guys are having trouble with reading, maybe you want to try that. Walk around, read the book. See how your mind works, because at the same time, if you got to try new things to get yourself to do, how can I say, to do basically to read, you got to keep giving yourself new ways how to do one thing, to do that. And not only that, but, it just fucking, it's just cool that I never really realized that that's one way, that's one way I use to freaking to get the book, to really read the book and stuff like that. And I apologize for that pause, man. I was having some difficulties with my fucking stuff here, but you know what? That's nor here nor there. Going back to the book, learn how to walk around and read and stuff like that, man. You gotta try how to give your new ways to get yourself into something. It's like dieting. You got to try new stuff. You got to try new ingredients and to make sure you can still eat some of this healthy food, But being away so long, man, it's this time I really used to reflect a lot of stuff. And one thing I do want to say that I've noticed, and one thing that's helped me really, really come in not into, I don't want to say fruition, but it's really helped me realize a lot of things is you got to learn how to be at peace with yourself, with every little thing you've done, your mistakes, your choices. Be at peace with everything. Even be at peace with something you weren't able to achieve. Like, let's say, for instance, like for me, there's been times where it's like I've applied to so many different jobs. None of them call me back. None of them this, or maybe when I got fired, or when this, when that. I always say, especially now, what came to my mind is that you know what, you got to learn how to be at peace with yourself and all that. And what I really mean by that is, if you gave it your all, and your how can I say, your result wasn't exactly what you expected, you know, the thing wasn't that the result wasn't what you expected, but just because you don't get the result you want, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you should hold that against you, or anything. Be at peace, because you did give your 100% to the job or to a relationship, but it wasn't enough. And not that it wasn't enough. Life, God didn't want that for you. So if you gave something your all and you didn't get it, there's nothing else you could have done. Why are you gonna? Don't keep resulting back to thinking about that same situation, thinking about it, where you could have changed. You gotta learn one thing: just reflect where you could have done better. That's it. Move on to the next. It can be job. It can be really whatever. It can be school. It can possibly even be, if you think about it, with the relationship. It can literally be like a relationship where you just see where you went wrong, fix it, admit your wrongs, admit. You don't have to say it to anybody, but to yourself. As long as you yourself do it and you admit it to yourself, saying, you know what, I fucked up in this aspect right here. That was my bad. Then, for me, to be honest, I think you're doing good. You're doing great. Because now you realize where you fucked up. You realize all this, Others barely realize that. Sorry, drinking some coffee. Coffee with some keto creamer. It's actually pretty fucking good. Yeah. I like doing that keto diet sometimes. They have some pretty good stuff, especially the coffee. I love doing their keto coffee, the keto creamer, because then I don't feel as much as a fat ass when I drink coffee. But learn that, I would say that's what we all need. Sure, you applied for a job, you didn't get it. But you know what? It's because life has something else for you. You have to be at peace with that. You can't be dwelling on anything. Don't dwell on the past, because then it's really and all going to do you harm. Once you learn from the past, don't bring it up. Unless you know you can learn from something. Think about it. Oh, I can learn this. Oh, I forgot about this. But you're not going to learn everything at once. There's some things I still remember from the past and I'm still learning, that I'm like, oh man, this is why this, or this is why that. But I'm not constantly thinking about it 24/7. No, it's just out of nowhere. It just hits me. But I would say there's certain parts of our body we can control. Sometimes we can't control our mind. Sometimes we can't control our thoughts. Our thoughts just come to us. But it's really up to you to really kind of change those thoughts. So if a thought comes into your mind, something you don't really like, shake it off. Grab that thought, throw it away. If you don't want to think about it, it's just little things you can do to help yourself and things like that. That's what I like to do, especially. But yeah, and with this going back on me being gone for not doing that podcast. It's been like, I think, 2 weeks. There's a lot that's happened, especially with the coronavirus and all that stuff. But continue to be safe, guys. Just use a mask. I know how it's fucking annoying, but if you go to somewhere public, like at a store, wear it as soon as you get out of the store. Take it off. We got UV sun rays. They kill the virus, so why not? All right. No, but it's kind of, it's cool to see sports come back. But man, I'm gonna tell you this: why the fuck are they mixing politics with sports, man? I'm gonna be honest. That's actually some bullshit. I don't want to see politics. I don't want to talk about politics when I'm watching sports. But again, I don't watch NBA. don't watch football too much unless it's the Super Bowl or college football, and especially when I watch my Ducks play or what else? Soccer, but usually when it's either like the Euro Cup or CONCACAF or World Cup, stuff like that. Baseball, I don't watch baseball, I'll be honest. I'd rather play baseball, but I ain't gonna watch it. That shit's fucking boring as fuck. At least for me it is. You know. We all have our we all have our we all have our likes. But definitely the fights have been pretty fucking badass. UFC fights. You had I believe this past weekend it was Derek Brunson versus Shabazian. I didn't get to see the fight. All I saw was a highlight, but man, that fight was a banger. Seemed like a good fight. I don't know how they had Derek Brunson. I don't know how that guy was seen as an underdog, man. That guy's an old. He's a veteran. I don't know why would people write him off so quick to have him an underdog. But I believe TKO in the third round. Yeah, some a few other fights. Actually, I can't remember from the top of my mind. Usually when I work, I fucking forget what I want to talk about on here sometimes. Maybe I should be fucking bringing notes, but you know what? Maybe that's the beauty. Not bringing notes and just going off the top of my list. But, there is a few things I do want to say, though. Some updates. I will be going to Mexico, I believe, next week. Today's August the 4th. I'll probably be leaving on the 10th or the 11th. But I'm going to be going down for a week. Look at my vlogs. Go to Randy's Rants 2020. I'll be doing a whole bunch of videos there, vlogs on the journey and stuff like that. And also, I'm going to make a little video for my vlog on YouTube, which is going to be amazing. I'm excited for that. It's a long-needed vacation. But also, I plan to let you guys know also, the video is going to be changing soon. There's some new things I'm thinking of adding. Possibly get a table or a desk up in here. Also, a second mic. God willing, a second mic, but I'm still debating because the second mic, I don't know if it would be like this, or I'm probably gonna buy 2 portable mics, USB mics, so I can do things on the road as well, which I would love to do. And on my second microphone, I'm still debating who will be that, but it'll most likely be. I think I might put somebody that will make the podcast kind of fun, especially. But I'm still debating because still working, trying to build this to where I want it, But that one thing I do want to say though is with the second mic, I might add I'll probably add the third mic later, because right now if everything goes as planned as I have it, I plan to have like at least 3 to 4 mics. Have another person with the conversation, and maybe start bringing in guests, bringing in some people, especially from the local areas. A lot of people I would love to be able to not interview, but be able to talk to, learn, pick their brains about a lot of stuff. Me, I'm gonna be honest. Some people say I'm smart, or I'm not as stupid as I look, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm an idiot. I really don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm not really good at anything, except just being me. I'm fucking awesome. I can be myself any fucking day of the week. Y'all don't like it? Eat my fucking ass, alright? Or eat my dick, whatever. I don't give a damn, But again, this attitude, this is why some people may say my podcast this, maybe some people may be laughing at this. I'm going to be honest, I personally don't care, because I do this because I enjoy it. These 2 weeks I wasn't doing it because of waiting for the internet to finally get here. Man, it was killing me because I miss doing this. I love doing this, But it feels so good to be back. It feels fucking amazing, man. I just can't wait till finally I'm able to put more time into it. I can't wait till I'm able to quit one of my jobs and really focus more on this. Be able to do more vlogs. Maybe travel a little bit more. The location where we're going to Mexico. That's gonna be a surprise. You guys will know on my Instagram when I'm flying and all that. I'll definitely be recording on the way down there. But before that happens, I gotta do some shit to the vehicle. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done. I gotta put some new shocks and struts. So see how much that's gonna cost me. If it's more than a rack, then probably I won't do it. I'll probably just do the back 2, and then when I come back, do the front 2. but we'll see how that goes. But definitely excited. I honestly had a fucking brain fart at that moment, man. I need exercise, man. I have not exercised in almost 2 to 3 weeks. I feel it in my titties. I feel it in my belly. I'm getting chunky, but you know what? It's all laziness, man. It's really my discipline right now. It's so hard right now. I'm working out, to be honest. I think because it's just running right now. But one thing I do plan to do is probably create a little home gym. I found a nice squat rack and a bench rack I would like to buy. It's like $600 and the other is like $300. I think I'm about investing a little bit of money into that so I can put it in the other room, clean it up, put a nice little weight room in there, and just get to work, man. Because I can't just be running all the time. I got to add different workouts. And me, I don't know. I'm a little bougie sometimes. But definitely, but one thing, oh, this is the bottle I was telling you guys, the Tomatin. This is actually not bad for the price. But I'm going to let you guys know also on cigars. I'm going to drop some knowledge from shit that I've learned. You know, one thing when it comes to cigars, a lot of people don't understand is the time that takes to smoke one. All right? Like, some of these can take me from 40 to an hour. Some will take me like 2 hours. Like this one right here. This is a Rocky Patel. This is a... Oh, I'm actually wrong. I thought I grabbed the Rocky Patel. This is actually a diesel. This is actually a diesel, not a Rocky Patel. This one, I believe this is about 7 inches, and the ring gauge is about 54. This will literally take me like 2 hours. Because I'm going to tell you this, with cigars, it is something you're supposed to enjoy it as you're smoking it. It is not like when you smoke a cigarette, or some like to smoke blunts or joints. You want to smoke everything. Not with cigars. Cigars, you're supposed to light them and just puff every 45 seconds, maybe a minute, depending on how you feel. But it is something that people always sometimes they're kind of shocked that I smoke cigars. You know, because I hate cigarettes. I hate all that. But the reason that they don't understand, think of cigars as, let me see. What can I say? What can I do this with? Think of cigars as vegetables and think of cigarettes as fast food vegetables. So like deep fried French fries. You know, that ain't healthy. But a potato itself, boiled in water, add a little bit of salt and butter, it's healthy for you. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. But when you fry it, you do all this, it becomes very unhealthy. That's how cigars are. That's how I would compare them to. That's how they are. Where it's not the same, because in these cigars, there's only about 3 ingredients. But I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of people, when they take it off, or even on like the cheap cigars, they'll find like a little yellow. They'll call it like a yellow thing. But what that yellow is on the paper, when you put it on white, that's actually food paste. That food paste is meant to keep the I believe it is the wrapper and the binder. It's really what binds the cigar. Because in a cigar, there's the filler, and then there's the binder, and then there's the wrapper. And the wrapper is usually made up of the bottom leaves. The bottom leaves that don't get as much sun. They're long, but they're also very thin. That's what it is. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna smoke one of those right after this episode. But that's really what it comes to cigars, all right? Just a little knowledge for you guys. You never know. But also right here, when it comes, I'm gonna drop some fitness stuff on you guys. Some people have been asking me that ask. I think the best way if you start trying to get healthy, first way to start, knock off all sugars, all sugary drinks, stick to water, tea, or coffee. This coffee, this ain't sweet. I add creamer. I do add some of this, but it's keto creamer. Then I mix it with a little bit of some other creamer, and then with stevia. Because stevia, the research that I've done on stevia, it has more positive benefits than negative benefits. It's not like Splenda or there's other stuff where it can send your metabolism and your blood sugar into like it really doesn't know how to register that supplement. Whereas with stevia, they've noticed that it lowers the blood sugar, it lowers all this, so they're seeing positives. But it's still too early. But I highly recommend stevia. There's these badass little stevia juicers. Man, I forgot them at fucking work. But they're cool. They're like the Mios, but they don't, instead of using the sucralose and all that other bad sugar, it's sweetened with stevia. I bought 2 of them. I'm gonna tell you this, they're really good for the people who do not like to drink water or find them hard to drink water. Do those little juices, put them in your water, and I'm telling you, you'll be able to drink a ton of water with that. Definitely, it's like Kool-Aid, but healthy Kool-Aid where you can probably drink as much as you can. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. If I was, I would have done a study on it, but I'm not. I'm an idiot. But this fucking coffee is good. I'm gonna tell you this though, my favorite coffee, dark roast. Dark roast, by far my favorite coffee. The blonde roast is good because it does have more caffeine, which is crazy. I never knew that the blonde roast actually has more caffeine than the dark roast. I find that hard to believe, but it's true. I think they did a study on it or some shit, but yeah, guys. So you know what? It feels good to be finally back. It feels good to finally get an episode done. I'm probably gonna have this edited and done tomorrow and uploaded tomorrow. So definitely, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for all those who patiently waiting and were sending me messages about when I was gonna upload the new one. Well, I got the internet. Upload speeds have much easier. So now, look at my YouTube. I am gonna upload a whole bunch of videos right now of my vlogs all the way from July that I have not been able to upload. But you know what? Greatness is one day at a time. I love you guys. Keep fucking going forward. Get that fucking working because no one's going to do it for you, all right? You got to keep moving. Keep hustling. Love you guys. And greatness is one day at a time.